We're live. And there's already people in the chat. Look at that. We got Paranormal Side Joe, Jane, Southern Love Paranormal, Mario, already people in the chat. So welcome back for another Behind the Investigation live with Pasadena Paranormal. Jared.
And Brent.
And Ed.
And so tonight we're going to be talking about last week's tour. If anybody followed that was a good one. It's on the channel now. That flashlight moved really scared everybody in the basement. I can tell you that. When that flashlight moved. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? When that flashlight moved, I think everybody's heart went up into their chest, up into their throat. They was as soon as Eli, what's up, brother? Eli wants us. Eli wants us back on the show. Justy, what's up?
Justy,
I think Eli wants all three of us on the show, actually. So we got to work that out for him. So we're going to talk about last week's tour a little bit. I'm just going to go over a run through of the show tonight. Tomorrow's live will be live at 8:30 to 9 o'clock from inside the Benson Hammond house. It was supposed to be the Wareheim Myers mansion, but our point of contact got sick and we had to scramble, and the good folks at the Benson Hammond came through for us, which we are very appreciative for.
Very
see, that's so. That's what the deal is, folks. When you build relationships and working relationships with these people,
hey Eli,
you can get in at the drop of a dime. So that's the way to do it here, folks. Build your relationships with your clients.
It might help be like a son too.
Yeah. I'm wearing a special shirt tonight for the Times. I think I want to show it off a little bit, so you know exactly where this group stands. Hey, Deb, what's up? I thought you had an investigation at 9. I thought you were going to be on location.
He did.
So we're also going to talk about episode 4, which should be coming out soon. Brent sent me a video today. Ed watched the video last night. Jackie watched the video today. I watched the video today. And all I can say is,
dude, me too.
Yeah, there's some really.
And it's
Go
heavy.
ahead, Ed.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's one room. It's heavy. It's a documentary in itself.
Right. I mean, a 45-minute session in the master bedroom. It can be a 45-minute. Hey, Bass, what's up? Could be a 45-minute documentary on its own.
Dude,
interaction. And I just want to say that Ed and Jackie did an excellent job on that session. Excellent job on that session.
Me too. Me too.
Ed, Edward, I'll tip a beer to you for that one. Honey, I'll tip a beer to you.
Yeah, she's got to come on camera first.
Yeah. She's up there. Do you know what she's watching? She's watching 90 Day Fiance. That's her shit. I said, all right, I'm going down and having our podcast. I guess I'll see you later.
Yep.
But everybody share your links with everybody in here. What's up, Ro? My Battleborn sister. We got Paranormal Side, Battleborn. We're waiting for Mock because we got a surprise for him. As soon as Mock comes
if he gets on here. Crow.
Mike comes in here. We got a Bad Medicine. What up? The Undertaker. Crow of Judas. You are a moderator. You're blue. You're blue. So we're also going to get into. There you go. Hey, you did not miss the gangbang mock. Brent, would you please?
Is he on
stand
here?
up?
Oh, hey.
Everybody say hi to Mock. He's not a scary monster. Look at that, Mock. Brent made that shirt especially for you. Do you want one? And I got this for you. Well, we're all rocking good shirts tonight. Epic shirts.
That's right.
So we're going to get into Equivoc dictation because Brent and I have been getting questions about what app we're using. It's not about the app; it's about the device.
Yeah,
and we'll go over that in a little bit. Also, I want to throw out at the top of the chat is Jackie's travel channel. If everybody could please, I know Jax and Southern Love and Deb and Paranormal Side. I know everybody subscribed to it. I don't know if Tales from the Solstice has or Cheryl King. I know Just E has, but at the top of the chat is Jackie's link. I would love for people to subscribe to her channel. Also, Shana Kelly had a premiere earlier today at 1 p.m.
It was awesome.
And not a lot of people were in it. Just E said you're looking like Ben Affleck, bro.
No, I see that.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look, he's turning red, Just E.
No, he played Batman, so I'm all right with that.
Yeah, but he didn't play a good
First, I didn't know if that was a compliment or not, but
you like that one, Mark? Which one do you like better, though? Do you like Brent's? I think you like Brent's better.
That's right. This is bootleg, baby.
Yeah, Shana Kelly had a premiere at 1 p.m. today. Not a lot of people were in it. So please, if you would go over to Shana Kelly's channel and Wicked Cryptid, you're now blue. If you go over to Shana Kelly's channel, please give them a watch and check it out because there's
it's definitely worth
good spirit
watching the whole thing. It's awesome. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah.
It's a good investigation. They did good
work.
I made it. And they deserve
I made the shirt just for you, Mom.
We are having a little bit of technical difficulties tonight. Well, we do have some kids that are sucking on the Wi-Fi, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. Hey, there's Jackie right now, honey. I'm gonna make you. Oh, you're already blue. You probably made yourself blue. Go ahead and there's your link, hon.
Upset me.
I thought you were watching 90 Day Fiance.
She probably is. She just opened up the laptop up there is all.
We're probably muted right now.
Definitely. She's like, So also I want to give a big shout out. Monday, Mock will be live in California from a haunted cemetery. He's going to do a live session there. Everybody get ready for that one. I think Deb might be going live tomorrow as well. I know Jane's going live Sunday morning. And I know Rose going live around 12 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to miss that one. We're going to be investigating.
Yep. Yeah, we're investigating.
But
we'll catch everything on replay. Rewatch. Yeah, we will rewatch everything.
Mm-hmm.
Trust.
Yep, share it on Twitter. Thank you, Just E. All right, so last week, if there was a lot of people that was in that tour on the chat that I seen, I just wanted to see how it looked. So it actually turned out pretty well in the dark. I think Jackie did a really good job with the filming.
Absolutely.
And with the camera lighting and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But live, we were getting responses in that basement that, Brent loves. I know Ed loves the basement in London town. But we were getting responses to the folks that were on tours. What's this guy's name over here? And it would say it within seconds.
That was awesome.
Go ahead.
When it said Keith's name, I cracked up laughing.
My buddy Keith, he went to the tour and he he's not very keen on spirits, but his wife is.
I
So
know
he
his
put up with
butthole puckered on that one.
it. When he heard his name come through that box, you should have seen his face. Oh, what?
Yeah.
So that was cool. Let's just say that everybody at the end of the evening was asking, when are we going to do this again? When's the next tour? Do you have shirts that we can buy? You know, they were asking all kinds of things. So we raised $250 for London Town in 2 hours. 2 hours of time. We raised $250 when the entire Maryland Day weekend they raised $26.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I feel that sucks. Court, I love you, sis.
Shorty, what's up?
Go.
How are you?
You know we're going tomorrow,
Hey.
Court?
I told her she's happy.
I emailed
her. Ed Courtney from Trinity loves the Benson Hammond.
What's not to love?
So I know she'll definitely be on that live tomorrow. So, but yeah, the tour was awesome. Everybody had a great time. And it looks like we're going to be able to do another one there. I know Diana, who was our point of contact, was extremely happy to get the funds that we gave her that
That's
evening.
so awesome. That's awesome.
Which should get us back into Gresham sooner, I would think.
Yeah.
Because
and everybody on the tour, on the tour had a lot of good experience. Didn't you say they all like sat around and like just afterwards and just talked about everything that happened? I mean, that in itself is awesome.
Yeah, everybody. No, tell them about the bracelet at London Town. Okay, good job, honey.
Mm-hmm. I was going to mention it too. Yep.
I actually had to call Brent earlier this week and say, Brent, tell me I'm not crazy.
Go on.
And because I had see this bracelet right here. I had a black one.
Yeah, that's
and
not
you'll see
the
it
one.
on the live if you watch the video. This isn't the one. And this thing is very hard to get off. Very hard. It just doesn't come off, you know? Well, the next morning after the tour, that thing was gone. And I don't know where it is. We've looked everywhere in the house.
In the vehicles too, right?
Yeah. It's not in the vehicles. Somebody, and I think it's our little friend Emily that's there. I think Emily was the one that pushed the flash. I think Emily was the one that has my bracelet.
Yeah, and in that basement, that's why basement's one of my favorite spots in there, because that's one of the locations we've had the most like things pushed and moved. So it's not a surprise to me.
Ed, tell the story about the last tour or the one tour that we had with all the stuff moving on that table.
Oh yeah, I mean that was years ago, back when I feel like my mouse moving real funny on the screen. Sorry. No, back when you guys were a team before I got on and everything, and we were using one of the first times the Echo Box I think you guys had used, and it was the first time I ever saw it, and it came through with a few choice words on it. I'm like, did I just say F you? And Jared's sitting there laughing at me because in my mind ghosts don't cuss, And I'm like, you know what? No, F you. As soon as I said F you, I shit you not, the phone was sitting on the table like this and went whoosh, across the table. I'm like, that just fucking moved. Sorry, that just moved, And I'm like,
don't worry,
right? And Jared's like, yeah, and Jared's like waving his arm, like, mark the time.
the standard Jared.
The old time mark wave. Hey. Yeah, so that basement, man, like we started off in the tavern because that's where everybody signed the waiver forms. And I wasn't feeling the tavern at first, and I was like, that's it, everybody. Let's go to the basement. And where what's his face? Hendrick is, that back room, that far back left room. In the basement.
Yeah.
Somebody was standing up against the entryway like this. And all of a sudden he went, whoo, whoo, and he ran back into the main.
Ran?
Right. Yeah, he ran to the main, where we all were. And he was like, somebody just touched my head like this. I was like, oh, yeah, it's Hendrick. He doesn't want you back here. He was like,
that's all.
What? Yeah. Mom,
looking like Shane on there.
Definitely looked like Shane jumping out of that damn room. So, but tomorrow, folks, that was the tour. That was the tour last week. Please, it's on the upload section of our channel. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It was a good time by all, and we were able to raise some good funds for London Town, and I was happy with it. Everybody was happy with it time, and I can't wait to do another one because actually everybody on that tour subscribed to the channel, and we got a good gain there.
Yeah, people come back, do it again.
I mean, we're 65 away from 1K. We're almost getting to that happy zone. So share us out, please. It doesn't bother me anymore, Mumsy. It used to. I used to be like, hey, you're not supposed to do that. Now I'm like, hey.
Who haven't done it before out there to do it for once,
Yeah. I agree.
I'm sure that was the first time that a spirit has ever touched that individual. And that feeling, like Jackie in Rising Sun with that little boy grabbing her legs. Oh.
Actually, in that, we're not going to get into a detail, but there's a part in that 45-minute video I sent you guys that I was curious if Jackie got touched there because she was like just sitting there like, and she goes.
It might have happened. Yeah, you have to ask her.
She didn't say nothing about when we were sitting in there. I mean,
she didn't mention it at all.
Nah.
She might have been just keeping it a little secret. You know what I mean? So tomorrow, folks, 8:30. There is a thumbnail that Jackie created and a link on the channel already. I don't know how. There she is. I think I saw something.
Yeah. Okay.
Jackie, she thinks she saw something move, and that's what she was reacting. So
she probably did see something.
She probably did. I mean, wait till you folks see this picture that we caught inside this place.
Yep. And I tell you what, that picture plus all that interaction upstairs.
Look at us smile. Because I know what we got in that picture.
Yeah.
I know what we got. And I'm happy as hell about it. Yeah. So tomorrow, 8:30. I don't know how interactive we are going to be. We might be a little interactive. I'm probably not going to be. I don't want the live to take away from the investigation, but I want these guys to see us in action as a full group because everybody's going to be there tomorrow. It's the first time Brent's been back to Benson Hammond in 8 years. And
yeah, overdue.
We got a few new things that we're going to throw at the situation.
We got to answer some questions in there too.
Go ahead, Ed. What was that?
I said we got to answer some questions in there. We haven't been able to really investigate that place, and there's been some things that popped up on the recent public tours.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Anybody doesn't know, Ed has another group that do the Benson Hammond tours, and he had one 2 Fridays ago.
Yeah, because I was in Florida last Friday. So,
if you want to go ahead, Ed, and elaborate what may have happened.
Well, I don't know how much info they want out there about it, but let's just say some things moved in there, and when you are able to view the aspect of how everything should move and, you know, a basic understanding of physics, there's no way that things should move the way that they did.
Physics don't lie, man. They
I mean,
don't.
and the way things wound up, it's a long shot potential possibility, but for everything to line up the way that it did, again, I mean, I have better odds of going to Vegas and playing cards blindfolded, you know?
Yeah. Faja, what's up? I don't know if you said hi, but I want to say hi to Faja because he's cooler than the other side of the pillow. Brett, you need to make that shirt.
Yeah, that's right.
So tomorrow, 8:30, catch us live. We're going to go 8:30 to 9. Again, I don't know. We may be interactive a little bit, say hi to you folks, but we are going to be in investigation mode. Courtney says Ed looks awesome coming in and out of the background. I don't know if it's a weird glitch or whatever, but it looks cool.
Just a question to the green screen on it, I guess.
Toasted.
Jane, another battle for sister. Another battle for sister Jane. Jane, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Jane, I actually got a shirt. I bought a shirt of yours, so I mean, it didn't come yet. I got one nice. for go get them as well, but it ain't come yet neither.
Nice. So yeah, that's cool. So we're supporting Jane. We will share. I will share out your Sunday morning live. Brent will be on the road back to South Carolina, so he may have to miss that, but I will share it out. Also, Roe again is going to be live tomorrow at midnight. Mock will be live Monday. I know Joe's got something coming out here soon. I don't know exactly. And I think Deb's going to be live tomorrow. So, Battleborn family. Last week was cool. We knocked it out the park. Last week was awesome. I think Saturday we had back to back. You know? And it's going to be close to that this week. No worries, Jane. Be safe, please. Do not wreck. We need you, sis. But tomorrow's live. Make sure you're there. I want everybody there that's in here. I want everybody there tomorrow because it's going to be a good one. But let's get into episode 4. This was where we were supposed to be tomorrow, and then our point of contact got sick, and we had to back out, or they backed out, and we had to replace it.
Yeah.
So, Courtney, Mumsy is part of the Go Get 'em team. Ro, if you're in here, I don't know if you already subscribed to Go Get 'em, but that's who she's a part of. Courtney, Joe is in here. Joe, Courtney, chat on the side here about a possibility of an investigation in Wilmington, North Carolina. You know what I'm talking about, Court? Paranormal Side Joe. That's who I was telling you in Messenger the other day about somebody close in North Carolina that could help you out.
Yeah. I did respond to you in an email too, Court. I didn't know if I didn't see a response back from you.
But I just want to say, Jackie's got a travel channel. If there's an investigation, we can do 2 YouTubes at once. Just throwing it out.
That's a brilliant idea.
Jackie's channel is her channel, so she can do whatever she wants with it. But she's doing good.
And she wants to go to North Carolina.
Exactly. There's some in North Carolina. That's fair.
Brent, you won't have to drive as far.
Exactly.
Well, I'm thinking about everybody here.
Yeah.
That's what this team does. All right, so episode 4 was where we're supposed to be, the Wareheim Myers Mansion tomorrow, but we couldn't be. But Brent, I'll let you elaborate since you're the one.
Jacob, I am not your dad.
I'm not your dad either, bro.
No, that's
who's this guy?
So no, Jacob is Maddie's friend. My daughter Maddie.
Oh.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Wait a second. Jacob.
Ghosted.
He's gone.
Hey, let me see. Hey, so you guys always ask. There's my daughter Maddie, and here's Jake.
Hi, Maddie.
Jacob.
Is that Jared?
What's
Yeah.
up? How are you?
Okay. So since we're going to the Benson Hammond tomorrow, okay?
Wait, what?
The private tour it's us. The tour I did 2 weeks ago. Jacob was on that tour.
Mhm.
Jacob gets a good communication with Tommy, right? So
Uh-huh.
I'm wrapping up the tour. We're in Tommy's room, and Jacob's sitting there, and I can see he's processing. I'm like, "You got a question, don't you?" He goes, "Yeah," right. So he's sitting there, and I'm like, "You want to ask him about a car, don't you?" And Jacob's like, "Yeah."
Stop freaking me out, man.
Oh, wait. It gets better. Maddie and Jake rode together, right? They get in a car. What did you say to Maddie?
No, I know what you said. He looks at me and he goes, "Your dad kind of freaked me out." And I asked why. And he said, "Because he read what was on my mind, basically, and I'm kind of freaked out by it."
See, so it's not just me. I mean, there's proof right there that the shit just popped up. Okay, go now.
And Jacob, be careful. Hold on, Jacob.
I see you, buddy. I see you, Jacob. Oh, there's a cat.
I want you to keep that in mind. Keep your thoughts clean, because Daddy can read that. Go.
Love you too.
Yeah, Joe, it is.
So go ahead, Brent. Let's elaborate on episode 4, since you two can chat on this one, and I'll jump in a little bit here and there. I've been talking all night. Go ahead.
Yeah, we don't want to get. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but just in that clip alone that we all shared, that I shared with you guys last night. I mean, there's things that came out that actually, to me, touch on answers to theories, right? Like how something's happening. Showed to me some of the best direct responses to what was being said by the group in the room. Like just mind-blowing how, like, even when you guys were, and Jackie, when you guys were just talking to the docents, they were making comments to that conversation in there. Yeah. And I was like, this is blowing my mind. And even to touching on maybe some better views of potential residual and what that really looks like. Because there's some stuff said, and Ed, I know you and I kind of chatted about it a little bit, that it didn't all seem like it was right in the moment type of stuff. Like it was a replay or a reenactment because of the things that were being said. It was like, they're not telling you to do this. They're saying for someone else to do this, but it doesn't make sense for the dead to say that.
Yeah, it wasn't one statement. It was like multiple statements. Like, a full conversation going on there. And I'm like, I'm listening to it. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Jenna, love you.
No worries, Jenna. Thanks for coming.
So
it's good.
I mean, it just.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing that I like.
I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah,
I'll give a little something away. I'm not scared about it. The thing that I like, one of the things I liked the most was the flashlight interaction, where it says behind you.
Yeah,
I touch it, and then it comes on and it goes poke.
It doesn't say behind you. It actually says look behind you, and I just know it's talking about Ed. Ed's got his back to it. It says look behind you.
Yeah. Well, so that's the other thing too. I mean, try not to give a whole lot away on it, but in that one part where it says, was it please Ed needs to hear him and can't see double, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I heard that and I'm like, okay, because we've talked about that before. When I hear something, I'm hearing one thing. 70% of the time, I say. Sometimes I start getting doubles in. That's when I start questioning things in. But when I start visualizing, I'm visualizing one thing, one person. And it's like, man, and as you listen to that conversation play on more and more and more, and like all the people that are there having that conversation, it's like, okay, they're trying to get me. I need to go back in that room do a solo, I think.
Exactly. And
Brent, Joe's asking you if that's a deer head on the wall.
Deer head. Oh no, which is this way? No, it's not a deer head on the wall. It's a deer statue though. I love that thing.
Man, that looks like a
A
chocolate
white
bunny.
deer statue. I don't care. I love it. My wife won't let me put deer heads on the wall.
What's up, Three Souls? Thanks for coming in,
She
brother.
calls
Thanks,
it.
Steve.
She calls it catching a deer. I'm allowed to go catch one. No shooting a deer. No killing a deer. You can catch one.
So, also, episode 4 again. I think there's going to be 2 parts to this one because of the amount of interactions that we got, plus the beauty of the place. We want to show it off as well. So I think we're going to break it into 2 because I don't want to put out an hour and 15-minute, hour and 20-minute video. I'd like to break it up into 2 of them.
It's smart.
So,
yeah,
it's smart. It's more viewer friendly, and I think that's the way that should be where we live. What up, Randy? How are you, bud? Thanks for stopping in. But there's another part that really gets to me, and Jackie's got some things written down upstairs from her point. What about the money being fake?
Yeah, I have thoughts on that too. Okay, I mean, and it's funny because money is fake.
Money's fake.
Money is fake. I mean, it's just paper. There's not even gold backing anymore, which is interesting. But without giving away the statements that were made before that and leading up to that statement and what you guys were saying, I kind of took it like look, you can't take this with you. It's fake. It doesn't, there's nothing real about it,
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of deep.
Yeah.
The two things that really get me. I mean, there's so many comments in this one that I think the docents of that. The dogs one was like, oh my God, that threw my heart. And then the last statement made in that video upstairs, when you guys left, Ed, after everybody was out, did you catch what was said there?
No, that's why I need to rewatch it because, like, when I finally got the download last week, I had my earbuds in, and I probably made it to about the last 10 minutes. I started zoning, like falling asleep watching. I'm like, oh crap! And I woke up, it was over. I'm like, I can't go back and try and watch the last 10 minutes. I kept trying to go back a little bit, and I pass out again. So.
Yeah. All right. Watch that part. I'm not going to say any more about it. To me, it's just like, and when I know something specific that we need to bring next time we go.
Jenna's sitting in the parking lot of Walmart because she doesn't want to get off from watching us. So thank you, Jenna.
I love Jenna. Jenna's awesome.
Southern Love Paranormal could have went to the Denver Nuggets game tonight. However, he's watching us. Thank you, Emery.
Oh, man.
That's cool. Jackie said she didn't realize we got so much interaction. We also had at least 5 names come through. If not,
I'm there with you. I had no clue that we got all that going on in there.
Okay, and I'm gonna use that. I think that's a good lead-in for the next kind of topic, which is, going back to our last conversation with Joe. The more we can make whatever we're doing more real-time communication, the better.
Productive,
and that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, make a conversation more productive. So you don't go somewhere. You hear a couple of things, go back to review and be like, holy crap, they just told us their entire story and asked us questions, and we ignored everything they said because we didn't hear it. And that's what I'm hoping dictation will actually help out. And
again, if you want to see the dictation in action, Dark Water,
yes,
Paranormal, you see him basically comment on any of our videos. If you go to the comment section of our videos, he's on there about 100% of the time. But he's running Echo Box with dictation, and he's getting some really good results.
Yeah, Jenna, go get them. I think they're going to try it this weekend. I hope you guys do. I sent Jared.
We're gonna run it tomorrow as well. We're gonna run it tomorrow as well.
Yep.
It might not be on live, but we're gonna run it tomorrow and test it out. But I'm gonna let Brent elaborate. Brent put out a video that we're probably gonna upload to the channel.
All right.
On, and I sent that to Ro, so she has it.
I sent it to Joe too. Yeah.
Yep. But I'm going to let Brent elaborate on that since he's the mad professor.
And it's a simple concept, with the dictation. But I think the number one thing everybody's trying to figure out is, what dictation app is everybody using? To me, it's not about trying to find a special dictation app. If you got a phone, almost every smartphone has a dictation app already on it. It's just a basic dictation app. But to me, it's more important to not have access to the crazy internet vocabulary. If you put on dictation, if I use dictation on this laptop or on this phone, it'll pull up all sorts of things like Google, Netflix, Cortana, because dictation is just working like our brains. It's trying to hear a word, hear a sound, what sounds like a word, and apply text to it. So it can be tricked as well. And obviously those words, I'm thinking those type of words are not going to be, there you go. It's something that they're saying. So we're using a wiped, factory refreshed Samsung Galaxy, no SIM card. It's got a dictation app on it, and it'll be in airplane mode. So it will not be getting any additional vocabulary than what it was built with. And I think just trying to limit that, and then finding the speed settings, doing a home test. Go to a location that you don't think is active. Right? Most people's homes are not. I know there are some that are. You guys need to find somewhere else to go. Do a baseline and see how your dictation app responds to EchoBox or even SpiritBox, whatever you're using. And if it doesn't show you the text, and then from there, get a baseline. Then you go to an active location and you have something to gauge it against. Now it's saying a lot of stuff. You should be hearing a lot of dictations come with little quick syllable, one syllable words that almost anything can sound like. It's kind of like we don't like to put yeses in, a comment or in a caption, because yes is easy to catch.
Unless there's multiple words behind it.
Or it's very clear. If it's a clear yes, yes, loud, then, I'm definitely putting it in there. But we also are adding a noise gate in line with the EchoBox and our SpiritBox, which significantly drops. Well, find somewhere else. Drops that static a ton, and you can actually really define words coming through. We're gonna see
the guy right here.
I think it will be, and Joe, Joe's gonna be trying it too. I sent, him and I had a little talk about it earlier today.
In theory, if you think about it, it's almost using the EchoBox as an obvious.
Exactly.
On the, if you remember what the old original Obulus had with the DDT board, you got your dictation right on the screen. Southern Love Emery wants to know what noise gate. Just wondering.
All right. So, all right. This is a noise gate pedal switch. It's designed for guitars. All right. It takes out unwanted noise. All right. I got this one right here on the good old Amazon for $30. The only thing it doesn't come with is a power supply, and it tells you exactly which power supply to buy. And you can buy that power supply with for this. I think it was $8 for the power supply. So all you do, you plug it in, output it, and you need to buy the. We'll have to make wrench. There you go. Just look at it. It'll tell you what to buy. I bought some adapters for the input and output. It's all cheap stuff. This was not that expensive, but it allows you to activate it, and you kill that static altogether, and then you just turn it up and set it up.
I hate to hear that. Brent's going to get here a little early tomorrow. Ed's going to get here early. We're going to have a little team powwow, and we're going to work on this SpiritBox tomorrow. I can't wait to see what the equalizer and the noise gate sound like with it.
If it works well,
Yeah.
you guys will probably end up. We'll probably make a quick video of that in the old dungeon there at Jared's house, and maybe we can post that up too.
The Undertaker is saying you're Professor Dictation.
I see that. But the real time communication, seriously, that is what we need.
I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We want real time, real time. So while we're out in the field, we can make the best of our time while doing an investigation, and dictation, and bringing out more responses from a spirit box is going to help us out.
Yep,
I think.
And most people have a spirit box, and that's one I think is a super common. Get yourself one of these. I think it'll help. You want to wait till we do a test on it, go for it. And everybody, who does it, share. What are you saying?
I'm probably going to post that dictation video sometime this week coming up, so everybody can look for that to come out, and it is basically run you exactly what we're talking about. Yeah,
exactly. And anybody who tries this, please share it on their platform, and let's all learn from each other. That's definitely what it is. Dark is, he heard us talk about it and ran with it, and I'm like, man, he's getting ahead of us. This guy he's setting it up. So I'm learning from him.
In his videos, he's saying, "I want to thank Pasadena Paranormal for bringing us to our dungeon."
No, I wasn't. I'm not jealous. I'm just like, oh man, now I'm learning from him, seeing what he's doing. So we're all learning from each other, and that's what was supposed to happen.
So you say that the professor's now a student?
Do what?
The professor's now a student?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, that's what it's all about. So we do got a video to go over today. We're going to try to keep this around 45 minutes tonight. Brent has got a long ride tomorrow to get here. He's leaving around 5:30 in the morning. So we got a video to pull up to go over. I know everybody likes when we share videos. So here is a little interaction from a location that is no longer with us, and it saddens me.
Wow.
Because Ed, I would have loved to take you to this place.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Ed inside Paris and the amount of negativity he would have ran into?
I actually wonder if Ed would have been able to help us understand what the hell. Yeah, what was going on, because they didn't want to.
I mean,
didn't give us enough.
Yeah, it's because they were so freaking standoffish, man. That damn Gabor. Like I said today, I tried to fist fight that son of a bitch one day.
Yeah, exactly. And
I'm not lying. Hey, you weren't with us back then. That was back in the day. I literally challenged this dude to a fist fight, and if Brent wasn't there, I don't know what would have happened.
just hitting that air up there.
That
was
funny.
So bad.
I like
interaction. Go ahead, Brent.
All right. I was gonna say I like to imagine that there was another spirit on the other side, like holding it back, like no. He's like, hold me back, and it's all funny in my head.
So this is a little K2 interaction. So when you again, Ed, and we had 3 videos to choose from to share with you today. Ed picked this one. Ed, because he thought it was a good baseline on the initial reading, and it shows you how to use a K2 correctly. I think, is that correct, Ed?
Yeah, I mean
baseline.
Because with the K2, the problem is that you could easily get a false reading on it. I mean, like with the Wareheim, you guys are outside and there's some interaction, but it's still doing the same interaction without you guys saying anything. With this video, it's interacting when you ask it to and going down and all.
Yeah. All right, you want me to play it?
This is a pretty cool video. Yeah, let me get this out of here. Sorry, bad medicine. But go ahead. Bad medicine, I do want to say I'm sorry to hear about what happened last week. Go ahead.
You can see these lights flickering. And you please take it to the second red light at the end for 3 seconds.
Such an old video. It's so grainy.
It is. Hold on a second, like for 3 seconds. Yep. All right, stop. 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 Back away. This isn't helping.
What was that sound there? Was that a cat meowing in someone's house?
Take it down to green.
I'm in the office and the technical.
Take it down to these two. Take it down to these two right here. These 2 greens. You're almost there. Stop it. Whoa.
Good job.
Oh, thank you. You.
Listen to Ben making
Hey,
it.
Yep. My brother Ben.
Interesting. All right, take it back up here, red. Take it to red, please. If this is a spirit that I'm talking to, it's going to help us determine if you're intelligent.
I was just saying I was the sim was being
Take it to
quiet.
the second red light. There's 2 of them. There it was. Keep going, straight red. Is this the same spirit that told me before that thank you? Yes, sir. Wow.
That's good stuff.
That's good K2 interaction right there. What do you think? Was that direct?
but-
Yeah, like I was saying with that one, you can see it spike up and spike down as you ask for it to. It's not constantly holding. Because for me, if it was just constantly staying up there or bouncing up and down the entire time, like, hey, go down to green and hits green and bounces back up again, I'm gonna be like, nope, I'm not calling that one. I'm gonna call a duck. If it doesn't line up for me, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I told you guys in the one video that that I reviewed that you and Brent were outside on. I'm like, hey guys, look. I know you were out there, what you were feeling, what you think it was, but to me, I can't say that's direct evidence there,
Right. I mean,
We'll throw that up on the channel as a discussion, open it up to discussion for folks. And hey, what do you think? Unedited, just throw it out there. Just be an upload, no premiere, which takes me to Wednesday's upload. It didn't reach a lot of folks. So if you're wondering where the hell's Pasadena Paranormal, YouTube hit us this week. We have a new upload on Wednesday. No worries, Ro. No worries. No worries. We got kids too. I mean, Eds are grown. Ed don't have to worry about it most of the time, but me and Brent do.
They know I don't get on here. We do get 9 o'clock because I can't do nothing until my daughter goes to sleep. So
the messed up thing is Ed's the youngest out. So
my youngest is younger than yours. Well, no, you got Jackie's kids.
Yep. Well, Colton's 17 and Jackie's are 11 and 13. She doesn't want me to say their names, even though a few of them's been on a few of our videos already. But
yeah,
I get it. I get it.
2017 and 13. So
Brent's got 3 old ones too.
Dude, I can flip that when I think about how old my oldest are. I'm like, dang, how old are you? Man, you're old. Like old. That means I'm old.
Then you started over again.
Yeah, I know. That my youngest at the time, my youngest son turned 18 and graduated. You're pregnant.
I tried to warn you.
No, we wanted it. No. It was desired. We actually wanted. We wanted her bad.
I know.
So glad.
So again, folks, we got to cut it short tonight. I want to go through a list of Battleborn things that are coming up on this week. Again, Ro will be live at midnight tomorrow. We'll be live 8:30 tomorrow. Jane will be live 9 a.m. Sunday morning. Deb will be live at some point tomorrow night, I think. And Mock will be live Monday evening. Again, you can find all these in our community tab or on our Twitter page or on our Instagram page or on our Facebook page. All those. So, again, we did have a Wednesday upload. If you would like to come to the channel, it's a raw, unedited video from the Gresham Estates. YouTube hit it. We only got about 120 views, and that's the lowest video in a long time for us. So I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. But that's going to be it for tomorrow. For tonight. Tomorrow, 8:30, you could see us live in action.
Jared froze. Yep.
Oh, and he's seen it freeze with a goofy look on his face, you know?
Yeah.
Over here. Can you hear me?
Oh, there he is.
I hear you. There you are.
There we go.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
How are you? So, for me,
And Brent.
And Ed.
Pasadena Paranormal, Jackie's upstairs. Also, subscribe to Jackie's channel. The link is at the top of the page, please. We're trying to grow her fast. It's at the top. Subscribe to Jackie's travel channel. I appreciate it, and I will pay it back. But we're going to get closed for the evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. So you will not walk into that darkness alone with Pasadena Paranormal. See you.
That's right. See you guys.